All of us just having sex in the same room, me with one guy and my friend with the other.
When we were like doing it last night, I saw that she had a like surgery. Bro, this girl's transgender.
Got caught by our biology teacher making a blowjob to another guy in classes.
Okay, so my biggest high school scandal was one time I got drunk.
Julian!
And I saw these two girls and I go up to them, I'm like, hey, I thought it'd be a good idea to go swimming. It's like winter time, 2, 3 in the morning, and I just run down the rocks and jump in. And it wasn't even like a jump in and get out. I stayed in there for a bit and just stayed there swimming, and it was cold as people were like, holy shit, and the girls were like, what the f? And I remember there's a playground nearby, and I just sat there and it was freezing. I'm just like shivering, just waiting till I cooled off. Now, you know what? They just dipped after.
Wow.
Wasn't worth it.
Well, no.
So when I was a freshman in high school, there was 2 seniors that had like intimate relationships with high school teachers. One was a female volleyball coach and the other one was a male math teacher. They both ended up getting fired. And actually the guy that slept with the volleyball coach is dating my best friend. I forgot about that part too. we went back to Idaho for Thanksgiving and I met up with my best friend and she introduced her boyfriend and I was like,
What? What the
Salacious high school story. I started doing drugs in high school, which was like really fun and a crazy, crazy time. I would fill my Gatorade bottle with vodka and then just put enough Gatorade in it to change the color. And one day I got all my friends in my group like kind of drunk. And as soon as my buddy, his name is Pickles, he spilt the Gatorade bottle, I immediately got up out of class and walked away. I came in the next day, still kind of drunk, and my teacher was like, hey, do you know anything about the Gatorade bottle? And I looked at her, she looked at me, she knew I did, and I said, not a thing, and went and sat down.
I crashed a car once. She got stuck in my eye when I was like trying to park, and I accidentally scraped the other car.
I had an older friend, and we were at a party, and he got like stupid drunk. And he was dancing with this girl the whole night, and they ended up vibing really good to it. And he actually took her home that night. And when he woke up, he called me and he said, bro, this girl's transgender.
I'm from Mexico. I'm a model, and I'm 21. I'm not a woman.
And I asked him how did he know, and he was like, because when we were like doing it last night, I saw that she had some type of like surgery, and I was like, I just got grossed out, and like it was the funniest thing ever. We like trolled him for years and years.
We had a big courtyard that kind of went straight through the middle of the campus, and streaking was illegal. Like if you get caught, you'll get in a bunch of trouble. And one day, we didn't participate, but one of our friends did, and they went like full send naked straight across the quad. If you remember like Yik Yak, yeah, people would always talk about it on Yik Yak. Yeah.
So one of our girls' classmates got caught by our biology teacher making a blowjob to another guy in classes. They got kicked out of school. There was a video of her doing that.
Well, did you see the video?
I did see the video.
I think freshman or sophomore year of high school, it was their first year, a friend of mine, it was his first year playing football, and he got hit pretty hard and went into a coma and ended up passing away. He was a twin, and his twin sister it was her first year cheerleading, and he ended up passing away. It was a really big deal for our high school. The guy who ended up hitting him from the rival school ended up having to leave his school because he was getting bullied and needing to go through some therapy stuff, but our school kind of rallied around and sent him a bunch of support. But yeah.
So when I was in high school, I went to a very small Southern Baptist Christian school, and growing up, my sexuality and preferences were not really accepted, but I still found a chance to be able to like sneak out of class and go to the auditorium where we would have chapel and church services, and I would put porn on the projectors where they put the Praise Team lyrics and just sit there until I could get my nut off and then go back to class. Somebody walked in one time and I just like closed out the window real quick on the big screen but kept it on the little screen and finished myself, and you know.
You know what, Brian? I will. Oh my God! Gross!
We were drinking, and you know, these girls came over, and we were all just standing there in a circle, and I just throw up right in the middle of the circle, right in front of all the girls.
All right, so my biggest high school scandal, or you know, biggest embarrassment. I was in a party bus, you know, for homecoming, and then one of the homies next to me was with his girl, and then they were partying for about maybe 30 minutes. They were pretty drunk, and then she throws up on him, and then he throws up on her, and then after that, a dude next to him throws up in his bag, and the whole bus just smelled like vomit, and it was disgusting, man. It was gross.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the?
Okay, so basically I met up with these dudes that my friend was hanging out with, and we ended up started playing spin the bottle like little 12-year-olds, and basically it turned into all of us just having sex in the same room, me with one guy and my friend with the other, and yeah.
Nice.
We did finish like in the same room, so obviously we heard all of that, which is kind of interesting.
All right, so this is what it was. It was a private school. I went far away from here in the state of Alabama. Hope none of my deans hear this, but yeah, so it was private. We were on lockdown. What I did is took the battery out of the alarms on the side of the door, and I charged girls $5 to know what floor I did it. And I made a little coin when I was down there in college. Wow. And a girl had to go get Krispy Kreme donuts. You know what it is.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
So my most scandalous story in high school. Okay, so there's Tumblr, right? And there was this big thing in Tumblr called Map Crunch, okay? Well, pretty much you would go on Google Maps, be landed anywhere, like in the little in-person view, and you had to like find the nearest airport. So me and my friends were bored, so we're like, oh, and let's do the human version of Map Crunch. So we all got in my car. I had like 5 people blindfolded, and I go off and I drop them off in a weird location. On the way of trying to drop them off, I got pulled over by a cop for speeding. It's strange because I have 5 people blindfolded in my car. The cops look at me strangely like, what's going on? My friends are like, should we take off the blindfold? I'm like, no, don't take off the blindfold. But kind of made it worse. Pretty much the cop was just like, I'm just gonna give you a warning. I don't know how to handle this. Are you kidnapping them? I'm like, no, we're playing this game, trying to explain Map Crunch. I thought I was going to jail, because how can you explain like 5 people blindfolded in your car, like for no reason?
You know why I pulled you over?
I'm not.
It's because
really
we black,
sure.
huh? It's because we black? Well, show me now! Show us! Show us